Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another WWE 2K25 tutorial or video. Now, someone did request me to create or show a video on how to create way cool or lay cool. Now I do want to actually shout out the creator of the video or the person who requested me to do the video, and the person who requested me to do this video is Hollow RSF. So thank you, Hollow RSF, for requesting this video. If you guys want any requests, I will try to get around to doing them. And yeah, I'm going to show you one of the greatest female tag teams of all time. So let's get right into today's tutorial. I'm going to show you guys how to get a proper Michelle McCool attire from her time, from like the Ruthless Aggression era a little bit. So yeah, let's get right into today's tutorial. Alright, so what we want to do is we just want to go over to... So as you guys know, Michelle McCool is already in the game. I actually checked because I want to make sure she was, to make this easier. And she is already, she is already in the game, as you guys see right here. But unfortunately, they have her more modern attire on from like when she returned. So what we're going to do is show you how to get more of a younger version of her. So let's get right into that, because that's obviously when she was younger. So what you want to do is go to online, go to community creations, go to downloads. Whoops, I'm going to real quickly turn my volume on. So yeah, we're just going to go to community creations, and downloads, then go to superstars. Then you want to go down to #1 and then superstar, and then you just want to find Michelle McCool. Now I could not find it in here, so what I went ahead and did is I went to custom and I typed it in. So that's what I went ahead and did. So I'm just gonna type in Michelle for that one, and then McCool. So that's what you want to have there. So Michelle, and then Michella, and then McColl. And then go ahead and search. Freaking flies on my face because I got a freaking pop over here. So the one that I would recommend downloading is, there's a bunch of them on here that are bad, and there's also a bunch of them that are really good. So the one I'd recommend actually downloading is, I believe I downloaded this one just right down here. So I did indeed download this one because I think this one looks really good. So the creator of this one is HBK Legend Killer #37544. And if you want to go and get this Michelle McCool, use the hashtags Diva or Diva. So Divas or Diva. So you're going to get two attires. You get purple and then the gray, silverish, attire. So that's really cool. And then go ahead and download it. And now we want to get a Melina on the, I said Melina. We want to get a Layla, on the community creations. So the one I'd recommend getting is, I believe this one here is the one I got. No, that one doesn't look good, honestly, in my opinion. So what I would first recommend, though, is go over here and get this, which is just her gear set. So the creator of this is Kelly #81247. And to find this, use the hashtags Layla, Michelle McCool, or Laycool. And go ahead and get that. That's going to be her gear. And now we want to go ahead and get a really cool Layla creation on the communications. And there's not a lot of accurate ones, I'll be honest. I didn't think there was a lot of good ones on the communications. So if you're wanting to do this video a little bit later on, when maybe we have more creations of her, then you can. But I just wanted to do it right away. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna type in Layla and then search. Alrighty, so there's a bunch of them on the community creations, but the one I'd recommend downloading is, I would recommend downloading, which one did I download? So I believe I downloaded this one here. Downloaded one of these. Yeah, I downloaded this one. So the creator of this the creator of this Layla is Eva Holy Jaguar #57020, and the finest use the hashtags Layla, Michelle McCool, or Undertaker. You're gonna get two attires. So you're gonna get the SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 attire. And so yeah, shout out to L2K Games for the face texture, and shout out to Tiffany Twisted Special for the moveset. So we're actually going to be replacing the attire on the right with the blue attire. Alright guys, so after that's done, you want to back out, and we're going to change their tires now. So go to Superstar, and then find your Michelle McCool. There we go. So for this Michelle McCool, what I'd recommend doing is going to personal info. So I would put her crowd reaction on boo, and then her crowd bounce, sorry, on mix. Hometown, she's going to be from Placta, or is it Paulitic? Oh my goodness. Florida. Okay, just you know, Pal, Florida. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that word because I've never said it before, and that's kind of hard for me to pronounce. I think it's Paula Take. I don't know. Yeah, Paula, Florida, which is just gonna be in USA and then Florida, and it'll be right there. All right. So for your crowd signs, I just went ahead and did the Michelle McCool ones, which are a pain to find, but if you do find them, they will be right under. You know, I gotta find them. So you see the Japan flag there, and then the Rhea Ripley ones, and the Carlito. If you go up, you'll have them right here. So you have I love you, Michelle. She really is the coolest. I have faith in Michelle, and then Faith Breaker. So those are the ones I do. I just did all of the Michelle McCool ones because they're already in the game, so why not? Crowd reaction, again, we're gonna put that to boo, and then mix. Side plates, I did the Hart family ones because I think those just I look cool and they are girly, obviously. No disrespect to the Hart family. So yeah, those are the ones that I would recommend doing. Just seems like something that they would do. That sounds better. Or actually, the Charlotte one doesn't look bad. But I'm going to keep the pink one on there. And then you want to go ahead and go to name info. And social account name just wants to be this. So Mimi Cole Cool. Get out of here. Sorry. Freaking flies are over here. So yeah, it's just gonna be lowercase everything, and then you're good to go. And then for the presentation name, I just did Michelle, and then Mac, and then Cole. That's just the closest you're gonna get. You can't do Cool and you can't do Mick, so I just did Michelle, Mac, Cole. I think that will still sound good though. And then you're good to go. So then save the attire and saving complete. And it should freeze for a second, but it's not actually frozen. It's just saving your wrestler. Sorry. Alrighty, so now you want to go ahead and work on Layla. Sorry, we want to work on like her attire and stuff. So what we're gonna do first is go to the Layla that's already in the game. Not already in the game, but already the one we downloaded. And all we're simply doing is just copying over her attire. So go to attire and then go over to this attire over here. We're going to press delete. It's not going to be that attire. It's going to be obviously that like bikini looking attire. You're going to press yes. And it should delete everything on that save. Not save, but over there on that slot. And then you want to press on it in the blank and press import attire. And then in here, you just want to find your Layla. So it's this one here, the one with all of her parts and stuff. We're going to press on it. Ring attire first, and then just press Y to select everything. There you go. Now it should refresh, and that looks so much better. So we're going to go and press save, and then you're good to go. And then we're going to do the same exact thing for the entrance. So just go to import attire. It'll be right there. Entrance, and then press Y again. Just like that. And what I'd actually recommend doing is I would actually recommend just saving this, obviously. So we're going to go and press accept. And then go to personal info. And then we're going to again do boo and then mix. And then for the hometown, you want London, England. I actually did not know she was from England, so that's really cool. And then side plates, I did those ones there, the Hart family ones. Now, for the crowd signs, I did this one, which I believe is Carmella, but I think it kind of looks like Layla, so I did that one. Bow to the Queen. So you could do these ones, or you could also do the Michelle McCool ones, whatever you guys want in here. It's all up to you. And then you're good to go after that. So go ahead and save it, and then you'll be good. Saving complete. And now let's actually work on making them as a tag team in your game. So remember, if you want to do this in universe mode, you'll have to go into universe mode and do it manually in there. But if you want to do it here in just normal exhibition, I will show you guys how to do it in exhibition. Sorry guys, it's taking forever to load. I don't know why. There we go. Alrighty, so what we want to do is we're just going to go ahead, you know what I mean, turn this down a little bit. So you want to go to roster on options, then go to edit teams, then press create, so it's going to be the right joystick on your actual controller. And then what you want to do is it will bring up, where is it? Sorry. Anyways, yeah, so you want to press create, and then we'll find where they are. Alrighty, you guys, so for the name, you want McCool, and then your team announcement, we're going to do, I don't think you can actually get it in the game, but I believe there was one in the game similar. I would just keep none then, because you can't get the one in the game, so I just do none. Crowd reaction, it's up to you. I just did boo. Member 1, you want Michelle McCool. Member 2, you want Layla. I could not really find a tag team finisher of them, so if you do know their finisher, or if you found one similar to theirs in real life, if they have one, I would just let me know in the comments below so other people can use it. And tag entrance type you want together, and then let's get to making their entrance. Alrighty, you guys, so for your motion, we want McCool. So they actually do have it in the game. It's weird that they have their motion, but they don't actually have their team announcement. That's really weird, but I just do McCool. Entrance music, I don't think you can actually... I'll check, but yeah, you cannot do McCool. So I just do Michelle McCool. I think that's just what you're going to have to do. Unless you find something that's really similar to their entrance music. But I believe you should do Michelle McCool. And for your Titantrons, I would just do, once again, Michelle McCool just for everything. So, you know, Titantron Michelle McCool, Banner movie Michelle McCool, Stage and Ramp Michelle McCool, Apron Ring Post movie Michelle McCool, and then Barricade movie Michelle McCool. Now, I believe for their cash change, we want to actually have Michelle McCool second, because I believe Layla's first. I think that's how it's going to have to work. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. So I do that one for there. And go ahead and press accept, and then yes to save it. Now for their victory motion. Alright, you guys, so for the victory motion, what I'd recommend doing, sorry, is your motion face. I would recommend doing McCool again. Motion heel, I'd recommend doing McCool. And then your title motion face, I would do generic tag champion 6. I think this one's really basic and simple and very baby facey, if that makes sense. So I would do that one. But then for your, so it's going to be right under generic tag champion 5. But it's 6, obviously. And then for your title motion heel, I would do generic tag champion 3. This one, you know, it shows their friendship. hugging it out, and then eventually snatching the titles from the referees. So this is a very heelish one that I'd recommend doing. So that's the one I'd recommend there. Because they don't actually have their actual tag motion in the game for the heel and for the victory motion. So music, you just want this to be on Michelle McCool, and then all of this just wants to be again on Michelle McCool. So Titan Shine stage movie display, apron and ring post movie, banner movie, and then barricade movie. And in your cash change, we want to have Michelle McCool first, and then Layla second. Actually, let's take a look at how they are doing their victory motion there. I would say, yeah, that's the one we want to go ahead and do. Go ahead and accept it and save it. And then go ahead and save it again. So there you go. Now you'll have it. And then go ahead and go to... So now I'm going to show you guys how to actually have them and play as them in the game. So after we set up the team, so you just want to go to play. Then go to tag team and then 2-on-2. And then pick any arena. So I'll just pick the SmackDown 2002 arena. Play. So what I'd recommend doing is you go in here and then you'll pick whatever one you want. So I'm going to pick Michelle McCool, for example. And then we'll save it. And then it will automatically pick Layla, so we'll just pick it. And then you could pick anybody from there. So yeah, guys, that's how you guys can go ahead and create them. Their entrance and everything will be working. I'll actually just show you real quickly. Why not? So I believe they were a tag team more in like the modern era, like when WWE kind of transformed to PG. So I don't think it was like this early on. But as you see, everything will start working normally. Their entrance and everything is set up and it's already working and looks amazing. Just like that. So yeah, guys, that is how you guys can get them in the game and how to create them as a tag team. I hope this tutorial helped you guys out. If it did, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more awesome tutorials and videos and gameplays and awesome stuff that we have planned for 2K25. I hope you guys enjoyed. God bless everybody, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of today's tutorial. And yeah, peace out.